It's Miss Tanya, Daycare Chronicles 101, and welcome to the podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in and for listening. I'm just going to jump right on into it today. I want to talk about finding balance. Yes, we must discuss this. Finding balance as women, we are everything. We are phenomenal. We are amazing. We are thebomb.com. We are bosses. We are boss ladies. We are entrepreneurs. We are doctors. We're lawyers. We're teachers. We're caregivers. We're providers. We are the nurse. We are the scientist. We are in the kitchen. We are the baker. We are the cook. We are the chef. We are the maid. We are the housekeeper. As providers, we wear so many hats. And with that being said, we're wives, we're mothers, we're teachers, we're daughters, we're aunties, we're grandmothers. Can't leave those things out. We wear so many hats as women, and that's why I say we are phenomenal. We are phenomenal women. You do not have to have an Oscar, a Grammy. You do not have to be a billionaire, a millionaire. We are phenomenal just the way that we are, with all that we have to do on the daily basis to the best of our ability. As daycare providers, I will say that finding balance can be very difficult. Number one, we work out of our homes. Number two, we have husbands, we have children, we have grandchildren, we have all the children that we care for in the daycare. And on top of all the children that we care for in the daycare, we have their parents. I have come to a point now to where I try not to get so invested in the personal lives of my clients. I found that when you do that, maybe you have 12 clients, and you may have 5 of them that just want to just sit and talk because you just have that type of personality. You're just that easy to talk to. You're that wise. They enjoy, hearing you mentor them, hearing you give the advice to the issue that maybe they are bringing to you. And although that's fine and dandy, what do you do with all the things that are being deposited into you? How do you release that? So when I say finding balance, that's what I'm talking about. We take on so much, and sometimes it's just best that you just kind of, hey, good morning, how are you? If it's not about the child, then you don't even get into the personal aspects of their lives. You just can't take on everyone's problems or issues. And my husband is the first one to tell me, you cannot save the world, Tanya. I know you want to, but you cannot. That is not your job, And we're just nurturers by nature because that's how God made women. I just watched my daughter give birth a few weeks ago, and amazing, just phenomenal. I fell in love with her all over again, and she's 31, and even with that, to see, my own child in pain and going through that, I still had to be that strong one to encourage her, to help with the midwife, to get her to get this baby out so that, he would be healthy and he would be okay. And after that, I was tired. Let me tell you, and she had a less than 4-hour labor, but I was tired. He came very quickly. And I had to find a way just to release that. We have to learn to detach from our clients. Some people are, I will say, just have a special gift. And I've been told that, you listen very well, you give good advice, you're wise, and that comes with age. I'm 52. I've been through some things. So I would pray that I do have some wisdom and some knowledge at this age. But at the same time, I no longer allow my clients to come in and dump everything in my lap. And as providers, you cannot do that. You have to be well for yourself. Because how do you release these things? And that's what I want to talk about. Journaling is a very good way journaling. Having a vision board, which is something that I'm working on now, is a very good thing. Being able just to sit and be quiet and be silent with nothing, no radio, no TV, no music, nothing. That's just a good way. Meditation is very good. Yoga is very good. Yoga is a whole life of its own. Let me tell you, I'm going to have a yoga instructor on here one day breaking it down. Yoga is a whole life of its own. But when I tell you that it's so beneficial to so many aspects of your life, it's just a wonderful, wonderful feeling. And you feel so much better. Yoga is just not that slow, gentle thing. Let me tell you, yoga is something else. It is a complete, total body workout. Mental, physical, and spiritual. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Another way to try to just release some things is just working out, going to the gym or having nice, brisk walks. And we have to make that time for ourselves. That's something that I struggle with, is making the time to go to the gym. But I am 52 and I am going to start going to the gym at least 3 to 4 times a week because I need to. I got aches and pains from places I ain't never had before. I don't know what's going on. You get older, your metabolism changes, and I eat healthy. So I'm like, what is it? A lot of it is just genetics. My sister's a doctor and she's like, Tanya, it's genetics. Most of it is genetics, but you got to get in that gym and you got to work out. We have to take care of ourselves and find that balance. A lot of us have husbands. We have to give our husbands the time that they need. A lot of us have smaller children or, teenagers or children in college that need us, just children, period. We have to find that balance there. One thing for certain, 2 things for sure. If you are not taking care of yourself and your body, you will not only be no good to you, but no good to anyone else. And I encourage providers to take vacation every year. Shut it down. Close. Employees, everybody, shut it down. Give your home a chance to refresh. I mean your home. A good cleaning of everything. You got your aromatherapy. Now it's holiday time. You got your peppermint, your cloves, that smell in the house. I'm just saying, not only does your body, your mind, your spirit, and your soul need a break, your staff needs a break, but your home needs a break as well. We must take care of ourselves and our home. Our home is where we make our money, where we make our, this is where our daycare is. And when you have a family daycare, and we have to make sure that we are maintaining our home, doing the maintenance that we need. So if you have to do maintenance on your home, maintenance on your car, you're going to the gym, you're working out, you have to make sure that your body is being very well taken care of. It's so important and it's so vital. It's so vital. The vitamins, the herbs, whatever methods you use, we must do that. Meditation is so great. I'm learning to meditate. I'm enjoying it. Yoga, I love yoga. Again, I will speak on that. We just have to do some things for ourselves. And there are times when I just want to sit and just be with a tranquil sound and just be quiet and just be still. My husband will come in the room. He's like, why are the lights off? I didn't want the lights on. I needed some me time. I needed some time just for my brain to rest, just to recharge. Sometimes we need that. And as providers, we are going, talking all day. Our minds are going all day. We're dealing with the children. We're dealing with the food that we're going to feed them. We're dealing with their parents. If we have sick children, if we have picky children who don't want to eat what we're eating, there's just so much that goes on that if we thought about all that we do within a day, we probably would lose our minds. We probably would. There is so much that we do in a day. Just in a day. Women, listen to me. We are phenomenal. We are just miraculous. We are marvelous. We are amazing. We bring forth life through our bodies. we must take care of ourselves, you know. And with that being said, I was in Home Goods the other day. You guys know I love Home Goods. I love Home Goods, and I love Melissa and Doug. So this is the Melissa and Doug shout out. Right now at Home Goods, Melissa and Doug is fully stocked. When I tell you the quality that they have, the quantity that they have of things, the colors they're inviting to the children, Melissa and Doug is just amazing. And Home Goods has it. Home Goods has Fisher Price up in there. They have little Tykes up in there. Good quality things. And if you're into decorating your home for the holidays, you're into the holidays and all that, you got to go. And you got to go now because they are just like fully stocked, fully loaded. And it's just like amazing. I just love Home Goods, and you guys know that. And as well as Home Goods, Target. Target is just full of good stuff too. I was in there the other day buying my newest grandson a bassinet for my home, and just had a wonderful time in there as well. I will go to Target and just, I have to go, but I'll walk around, take my time. That's my relaxation time too. I'm by myself. I can take my time. No husband rushing. And I just do my thing. Home Goods is so inviting and welcoming and just a happy place for me. And we have to find our happy places too. What makes you happy? I love baking. I love being in the kitchen. Those things make me happy too. When I'm baking, I'm just in seventh heaven because I'm being creative in the kitchen, And it's me. No husband. Go in there and watch football. Do what you got to do. I got this in here. I'll bring you something to drink. I'll bring you food to you. But this is me time right here. So as women, we must find time for things that we like. I love making jams and jellies. I don't buy any jam or jelly out of the store. I make it myself. Go get that ball cannon book. Go get you some cannon jars. And let me tell you, it's not difficult. The book walks you right through it. The little shore gel pectin walks you right through it. I'm just saying, if you like to do things like that, this is just like the perfect time of year. We have our aromatherapy diffusers in our home, which help keep the children calm too. I will put in some clove, now it's that time of year, or some cinnamon, or some peppermint, or some lavender, and oh my goodness, the house is smelling good, it's calming, it's refreshing. You take your shower or your bath, get you some little lavender in there, or some peppermint in there, and just kind of add that into there, some aromatherapy, just to relax your body, relax your bones, just relax your mind. Get you some oil and just rub your scalp with it like you're at the spa. You don't always have to go to the spa. If you can't, go to the spa like as much as you would like to, you can do it at home too. But it's nice just to get away. I was out with some providers about 2 weeks ago, and we were at dinner. And there were a group. I was new to the group or whatnot that it went out. So I was like, okay, sure, I'll come. I get there, and we're having a good time. But we're all talking about daycare. I didn't want to talk about daycare. I live daycare. I wanted to go out with some women, have some good conversation about everything other than daycare, and just enjoy the company of being around other women. Because we are with little people all day long, and we can just get lost. I mean, you forget to even how to talk to somebody because you're talking to little people all day long. So we must find that balance. Whatever it is for you, you have to take the time. If you like to go to the spa, try to go to the spa at least once a month. If you want to get a facial, or you want to go get your hands and your feet done, make time for that. Let that be me time for you. You need to be able to release some things, unwind, and relax, because we give so much every day. You know how they have those rechargeable batteries that you plug into the wall and they'll recharge? We have to plug ourselves in, and we have to recharge. So whatever faith, religion you are, you got to plug into that and recharge. You really do, because it's so important and so essential. So essential. T.D. Jakes said something years ago. He says women are receptors, so we have to be careful what we let plug into us. We take on so much, but we need to be able to release it. So we have to find that if you like to go swimming, or you want to go just sit at the ocean and listen to the waves, whatever it may be, if you just want to go to a movie by yourself, or if you just want to go, sit at a restaurant by yourself. I had dinner by myself tonight, and I had a wonderful time with me. You know why? Because I love me. And I knew what I needed to do for me today, and that's what I did. I went by myself and had a wonderful time. I sure did. And I felt good about it, because you have to figure out what you like. You have to figure out that balance in your life. So journaling, like I said, is a really good thing to do. Now you can even do it on your phone if you want to just put the app on your phone, or just do some notes on your phone, or whatever it may be. If you have that client that's stressing you out and you just don't know what to do with that client, write it down, pray about it, and then see what comes to you. That first thought that comes to you, that's typically what you need to do, because that's God talking to you. At this point in the podcast, I would like to talk about a healthy snack. Let me tell you, we are in the fall now, and we have all these scents and these aromas, and pumpkin bread, pumpkin spice. You can make pumpkin muffins. You can make pumpkin pancakes. You can buy a pumpkin, hew it out, de-seed it. You can make the pumpkin seeds in the oven, put a little sea salt on them, bam. You got that there, and then you can take the meat of the pumpkin and make your pumpkin bread, or your muffins, or your pancakes, or your rolls, whatever it could be. Your pumpkin pie. You can do that. We're just in that season. The other morning, I was having my turmeric tea. I take milk and I take turmeric, and I mix it together, heat it up, and oh my goodness, a little sweetener, whatever you may choose, raw sugar, agave, Splendid, whatever you want, add that in there. But I was like, I want a pumpkin spice, that flavor like from Starbucks, without all those calories. I went in my kitchen, because I'm a baker. I love to bake. And I grabbed my pumpkin spice flavoring, and I put me a teaspoon in there and swirled it up with that spoon. Let me tell you, I had my pumpkin spice turmeric tea latte. It was the bomb. It was amazing. And turmeric is another spice that is so good for your body. Read up on it. You will see there's so many health benefits from turmeric. Turmeric is not the best taste, but when you add other things with it, it's wonderful, because you lose that little bitter taste that you have, and it's so beneficial for your body. So try the turmeric tea. Really, really good. You can look it up on YouTube, Google, whatever, they have it. You'll see it. Amazon sells it as well. Like I said, I added the little pumpkin spice to it, and it was just amazing. At this point, I would just like to talk about a chronicle that I did this week, which was parents who, when they pull up to the daycare, they're in no hurry to come in and get their children. Like, I'm going to give you 5 minutes, and then I'm going to be like, okay, what's going on here? I'm going to grab your child, grab the backpack, I'm going to walk out, I'm going to be waving to you. Hey, how are you? Here's your child. Girl, I saw you sitting out here. Here go your baby. It's okay. I'll sign around and you can initial it in the morning. Yeah, you're not going to pull up to my house and just be sitting outside talking. No, come get your child. Your child been here all day long. Your child is ready to go home, and I am ready for your child to go home, so that I will be refreshed to see them in the morning with that big smile that I give them. With that being said, I had other providers chiming in on Instagram, on my Daycare Chronicles one-on-one page, which I love, the dialogue that's coming. So we had some providers that said, you know what, Miss Tanya, I had a parent, she sits in my driveway for 30 minutes and takes a nap before she comes in. I would never disrupt her, because she probably needs that. Maybe she does. That's how you run your program. Hey, that's good for you. Miss Tanya not going to do that. No, not at all whatsoever. When you come to the daycare, come get your child, okay? I had other providers that said, oh my goodness, thank you so much. I have parents that do that, but I just didn't know how to, what to do or how to address it. With a big smile. And that child in that backpack, hey, how are you? Here you go. Yeah. So I love the dialogue, because everyone had something different. And no one's comment is wrong or whatever. It's just whatever you are willing to do and whatever fits for your program, and just, how you want to run it. I love that about that platform on Instagram. I really, really do. I really, really appreciate you all listening. I pray that I have said something that will help you, be beneficial. I just want us to find that balance, whatever it may be. Find that balance. And remember, if you don't want to be a chronicle, don't do it.